Call Halayim, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone who were well, who taught us the truth. Shalom and salutations to the hopeful elect, the Akim out there spreading the gospel throughout the four corners of the earth in sincerity and truth, presenting their bodies as a living sacrifice. It's the brother Yahweh from the great millstone Chicago camp. All right, saying shalom to you all. All right, and bringing in another lesson. All right, and this lesson is about looking strange in this present evil world. And Akim, I guarantee you, it's beneficial to look strange, all right, in this society, because we are strange to these niggas. All right, the scriptures say we're abomination to them and they're an abomination to us, and that go for our friends, family members, co-workers. It's only so long you can be around niggas, all right? And the point of this matter, we blend in with society through the spirit and power and the wisdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Some better than others, Some people just got that spirit where they can, But we all should have it to a level, Scriptures say that which is highly esteemed among men is an abomination in the sight of the Most High. You ain't gonna get around a group of niggas and they not gonna talk about adultery, or a homosexual not gonna walk up. Like, you really can't get mad at these things. I mean, you get mad to an extent that you know that they Israelites and the Most High gonna get them for it. But at the same time, you're gonna see homosexuals, adulterers, people walking around low-key pedophiles, people thinking Esau is God. All right, you're going to see that, all of that madness until Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai comes back and restore this place. So it's nothing to ruffle you. All right, and when you don't agree with the things that this society attributes to, you look weird. And we're supposed to look weird. We're supposed to look very strange amongst these people. We're hidden in plain sight. But at the same time, we're the light of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai being spread on the earth, all right? And that's why when we out here, we letting our light shine. We making these videos. We going out into the highways and the byways, and we look strange. They be like, look, man, it's about 50 brothers, 10 to 50 brothers out there with garments screaming, talking about this is the devil and this and that. And especially if you by yourself and you're doing it, then you really look strange. But hey, even more beautiful, man. But with that being said, I'm going to just get into a couple scriptures, because you brothers can't waver or get threw off because this ministry doesn't cope with with the world. The ministry of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai doesn't cope with the world. We were here to judge this place, man. And that's what we going to do, straight up, man. Well, let me just get a couple scriptures. All right, this is Philippians, the 2nd chapter, in the 14th verse. It says, do all things without murmurings and disputings. Because we do this word in sincerity and truth, whether that's following the orders, the brotherhood, getting out here, girding up our loins, mortifying the deeds of our flesh, and so forth and so on. We do this without murmuring. We do this thing willingly. How about Shem Yahweh Shai Ratazah? It says, that ye may be blameless and harmless, sons of Yahweh without rebuke, in the midst of a crooked and perverse generation, Salaki, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, among whom ye shine as lights in the world, holding forth the word of life, that I may rejoice in the day of Mashiach, and that I have not labored, that I have not run in vain, neither labored in vain. All right, and that's the deal. All right, we present ourselves as the lights in the world in this crooked and perverse generation. And I always say, a light like this light right here you see shining in the back, this light, it's like a beacon. I always say this. It can help guide you, through this darkness. Or it can be a blinder and take your ass, you get blind, so blind by the light, you go back in darkness. Well, that's us versus niggas. I always say, it's a cockroach society, man. You spread the light on them, what they do, they run, they go back into the darkness and back into the garbage and the shit. All right, our job is to spread the light. And by spreading this light in this world that's full of darkness, matter of fact, let me get it in Job, in this world that's full of darkness, it makes us look strange. If you don't look strange to these niggas, man, you ain't doing something right. All right, but at the same time, like I said, through the wisdom, we learned how to blend in and mingle a little better through wisdom, trial and error, and experience. But we would never, just know we'd never fit in with the stature of this world, so to speak. This is Job 9, Salaki, no. This is Job 10 and verse 20. It says, are not my days few? Cease then, and let me alone, that I may take comfort for a little. Before I go whence I shall return, even to the land of darkness and the shadow of death. And we're in that land of darkness and the shadow of death. When King David prophesied, he said that yea, though he walked through the valley of the shadow of death, this is the valley of the shadow of death. Everything in this place is death, darkness, and not life, except for us brothers in the truth. We're the only thing that's right on this side, man. All right, this is the closest that these people are going to get to the Most High. So we got to be out here on our P's and Q's, Y's and Z's, man. This is, and that's a bold statement, but it's just fucking true, man. Whether they receive it or not, if you could receive it. This is Job 10:22. It says, a land of darkness as darkness itself, and of the shadow of death, without any order, and with light as is darkness. All right, because the thing that they set up and make it look good and make it look like light is straight darkness, man. The men want to be women, the women want to be men, the children want to be adults. All right, if you sit with some pitch in your voice or sit a certain type of way, that's toxic masculinity. Man, well, look, man, well, I'm gonna be toxic as fuck. Yahweh rises out to the Most High come back and make this whole place toxic. All right, but you know, it's just darkness out here, man. It's softness, it's stupidity, man. This is a wicked, treacherous world, man. We got a damn kid ruling, man. We got Donald Trump, who was just on WrestleMania, man, to get Stone Cold Stunned and shit. The dude from Home Alone is the fucking president, man. That these people are out of their damn mind, man. So we are strange lights, but we are the light, man. All right. Matter of fact, is that Matthew? This is Matthew 5:13. It said, ye are the salt of the earth, but if the salt have lost its savor, wherewith shall it be salted? You know, you gotta be salty. You gotta be you gotta do your thing, man. You gotta get out here and do what Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai put you out here to do. All right. It said, it is thenceforth good for nothing but to be cast out and to be trodden underfoot of men, because that's who we are. We are the salt, man. It says, verse 14, it said, ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. Neither do men put a candle. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and they give it light unto all that are in the house. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify thy Father which is in heaven. And that's what we are set here to do, man. Shine our light, so that they may see the good works and glorify Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, hopefully come out of that darkness that the scripture says, man. He who saves the sinner he who saves the sinner. Matter of fact, let me just get it, because this is why we out here preaching. This is James 5:20. Let him know that he which converteth the sinner from the error of his ways shall save a soul from death, and shall hide a multitude of sins. And trust me, we've did sins that we would never mention on camera, probably never mention to another brother. But hey, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai knows, and those sins that we have, all right, are pride killers. That's why King David said, what? My sin is ever before me. All right, he used that as humility, as a thorn in the side, like the Apostle Paul said, man. You know, he used that, you know, to know that he only has Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, and that kills the pride. But since Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai gave you the ability, where those sins, to have the sure mercies of David, where those sins won't be imputed to you if you finish this ministry, all right, and continue on the light, you should do this, man. The scriptures say, whatever thou findest thy hand to do it with all thy might. Fuck how you look. You know, we got to get out here and preach this gospel. This is 2 Timothy 2:25. It said, in meekness instructing those that oppose themselves, if Yahweh peradventure will give them repentance to the acknowledging of the truth. They have to repent and acknowledge the truth like we did, all right? Because this was us and this is now them, those who aren't woke to this truth of the nation of Israel. When I say the nation of Israel, I'm speaking of the blacks, Latinos, and Native American descent, and our seed that has been scattered abroad that may look like the other nations, all right? The Israelite foreigners. Verse 26, it says, and that they may recover themselves out of the snare of the devil, who are taken captive by him at his will. Because these people are under the will of the spiritual demon Satan, man, orchestrated by his damn seed Esau, man, on this planet of the earth, the pale-faced man whose face is on the money, with all these strong delusions out here, wooing the people. But we gotta be those strange lights, man. And you can't give a fuck how you look. Matter of fact, this is one of my favorites. This is Proverbs 29:27. An unjust man is an abomination to the just, and he that is upright in the way is an abomination to the wicked. So we're supposed to look strange. We're supposed to look strange. We're supposed to look weird. We're supposed to look uncool. All right? We're supposed to look lame. But really, these people are strange. They're weird. They're uncool. All right? They're lame. We are a royal priesthood, a holy nation. We are standing on the law, statutes, and commandments and the principles of what Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai gave us, man, as a heritage, a law of life for a heritage. The scriptures say what? The law is a lamp and a life. The law is the lamp, man. All right? And that's what we have, man. And we're shining it. And we might look weird doing it, but this is the greatest thing you can ever do. But with that being said, man, you know, you keep pushing, all right? And you do what you got to do in the society, man. And you handle your business, man. And Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, you'll do it to the end. Don't take the RFID chip with the mark of the beast, because all these popular niggas gonna do that, all right? You know, you endure, man, and you do your thing, man. And you stay right with Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, and you keep the faith. Call aloud, Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Wakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone, and to the hopeful elect, Shalom.